What's up, guys? It snowed yesterday. The day before it was 83 degrees, and just in a few hours span the weather plummeted. Temperature plummeted from 83 to like 20, and we got all the snow. Got my pint here in this craft and ride bag, and I'm just gonna walk over to the park through the snow, and I'm gonna try riding it in the cold conditions. Today's supposed to warm up though. It's probably 30 degrees right now. But before we go out, I checked the mail and I got a package from the Float Life. And let's see what we got here. Looks like we got a shirt. So Jeff McCosker, thank you very much for sending this out. This is in celebration of my 1 millionth view. Couldn't have done it without you. We've got a new Float Life design. Look at that, Float Life. And then in Japanese, I'm sure that says Float Life. Pretty sweet. Thanks, Jeff. But wait, there's something else. So here's a note from Jeff. Congratulations on my 1 million views. Float on, my friend. Awesome. And what do we have in here? It says Kush, but there's this little sticker I haven't seen before. It says NUG. What is this? So this is called the NUG. Look at this. Look at this. It's made of the same material as the Kush pads. Feels similar to the Kush, but this is made for the Pint. So it is a customized foot pad for the Pint. Sweet. Alright, well I got bundled up and ready to go out and to ride my Pint in the cold. Looks like I'll be going back inside, putting this on, and giving it a go. Thanks a lot, Jeff. The Float Life. If you guys haven't tried any of their stuff, their gear, you should check them out. I'll leave a link down below. You guys are awesome. And this bag from Craft and Ride, I really do need to do a more thorough review. A couple things, you can see how I got some snow on there. But you know what? No fear, it's not going to get inside. The zipper is actually hidden under there. Hidden under that little seam there. Pretty sweet how the zipper's hidden. But yeah, very nice bag. Really enjoy it. Alright, we'll be back.
Hey, what's going on, Jimmy? I'm stoked you're loving the NUG, man. We are super happy with the way it turned out. It's definitely our best foot pad yet. I can confidently say that. There are a few things that we definitely wanted to hit on when we were designing it. It was comfort, aesthetics, and performance. Definitely not in that order, but those are the three things we definitely wanted to hit. So as far as comfort goes, we went with the exact same material that we had with the OG Kush and the Kush High that everyone loves so much. So it's that softer durometer urethane, so kind of like a softer skate wheel, kind of like a longboard wheel. So the benefits of that is it's not super squishy and it's not super firm. So if you have it too firm, you lose out on comfort, and if you have it too squishy, you lose out on performance. So this is like the perfect blend of both of those. And then we had aesthetics. That was another one too that was super important to us, because the way Future Motion designed the Pint, it's visually beautiful. I mean, it's definitely a big step up from the XR as far as aesthetics go. So we wanted to maintain that without having something that looked like an aftermarket part that was just slapped on and didn't really fit. So we were very aware of all the sight lines and wanted to design it so that it integrated right into it. And we also saw that the way Future Motion had designed their foot pads, they actually kind of bevel in a little bit, and you do lose some foot pad space on there. So you lose about a ½ inch on the heel to toe, and you also lose about a ½ inch on the kick tail because of the way the stock pads bevel in. So by coming straight up and having a nice round over, we're actually able to add a ½ inch to the heel toe and to the kick tail without losing any aesthetics or visually appealing aspects at all, which was really, really cool. And a 1/2 inch doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes a world of difference. So that's pretty much the main points of the NUG. Oh, TFL grip, almost forgot. Yeah, the grip tape that comes with the NUG is definitely a step up from the OG, but it's lacking a little bit as far as what we demand on our one wheel as far as performance. So we slapped some TFL grip on there. It's all custom cut to fit perfect. We even dropped down and did a little recess on the NUG pad. So it surrounds the entire TFL grip and prevents it from sliding and flaking off or anything like that. So it is on there. It keeps your feet stuck on that board. It's comfortable as hell, makes the board fun to ride, and I'm stoked on the way it turned out. So thanks again, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jeff McCosker. Always great to hear from the Grand Master of the One Wheel himself. Now back to the NUG. The material and design that made the Cush and Cush High so popular on the XR is improved upon with the NUG, which fits seamlessly with the tight lines and precise finish of the one-wheel Pint. It's the little things that make a big difference with the NUG. While not many people will notice the change from the stock Footpad to the NUG at first glance, look a little closer and you'll see that the slight changes in angles adds more surface area so you can stand on. Like Jeff said, 1/2 inch may not seem like a big deal, but if you look at it from the perspective of your feet, a size 9 shoe measures 10.25 inches. If you add 0.5 inches, like what Jeff and TFL, the Float Life, has done with the NUG, a 0.5 inch increase in size would bump you from a size 9 shoe to a size 10.5 shoe. So basically, a 0.5 inch increase equates to about a shoe size difference about 1.5. The other little thing that the Float Life paid attention to was the lines of the Pint. The reason the original Footpad has beveled or chamfered edges is to avoid the hard edges that could be painful for your forefoot and or your hindfoot when they're hanging off your Footpad on long rides. Jeff straightened the beveled edges to increase the surface area for your foot to stand on, but then he rounded the edges of the Footpad to quote-unquote take the edge off and to provide comfort. Special thanks to John Stock for filming while we test rode the Pint, equipped with the NUG and with a secret little project that he and the folks at Fishbones are working on. We'll dive into the details on that project in a future video. My summary of the NUG harkens back to those old Miller Lite beer commercials from my childhood, where friends and celebrities argued over Miller Lite beer, whether it tasted great or whether it was less filling. The NUG tastes great, and it's less filling. Not literally, but figuratively. Let me explain. My foot loves the taste of the NUG. For someone who rides the Cush and Cush High on my XR and Plus boards, the NUG felt new, different, and familiar all at the same time under my foot. Everything from the grip tape resting in a recess in the pad to the very subtle concave shape to the increased surface area, all these things make the rear foot pad taste great for my foot. And when I say the Pint is less filling, I refer to the subtle changes that most will not notice at first glance. The NUG isn't out to wow you with an extremely high tail or a crazy deep concavity or super aggressive grip tape. Instead, the NUG is a foot pad designed to complement the Pint. It looks like it belongs on your one wheel, and it looks like something that your foot should be standing on. As always, thanks for watching, and always wear your safety gear. At this point, it's time for John Stock to go home, so we can get ready for the next video, which will go over his project with the Fishbones.